12.
Alright, welcome all of you guys to our new episode of Learn English with Phú Sĩ. This is really complicated. This is a new year. This is the first episode of a new year. It is 2017. But unluckily, there are some technical problems are now happening in the show and make me feel really uncomfortable with it. Because why? Yesterday I have posted a clip. On Facebook, on the Learn English with Phú Sĩ Facebook page, and I have told you about the Wi-Fi connection. But in this afternoon, I saw that I could access to the internet, and I'm really happy about it. And then I told the director of the show that we should do one for the yesterday show, because for you guys, you have watched, but you have prepared for the lessons, but then I did not come. So I have to say that we must do it for today. We must do it. But unluckily, before the show for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes means now I am surely to tell you that this is now 7:34. That means about 7:30 or 7:31. It's okay. I have started recording the show. And please think this is like a live lesson, okay? Because everything we do not edit. We do not edit anything. This is like what I'm saying is all in the show. Yes. And now tonight it is the Unit 10C. Culture, to be or not to be, and also the music I have played is quite different from the music I have played for usual shows like we have done. It is from the solutions, and when you play an audio, that music plays first. And then the voice of introducing about the disc is then the music on, and I like that music, so I think I chose that for the tonight's lesson. So tonight, 10C culture, to be or not to be. Open your books into page number 96. Page number 96. And okay, so I have prepared everything. Let's see. Okay, so number 1. Okay, exercise number 2, shall we? Read the text. What do these numbers refer to? Number 1, 8. 2, 15. Number 3, 18. 4, 37. 5, 154. Number 6, 52. So we have to read first, okay? So let me read about Mr. William Shakespeare. Mr. Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is probably the most famous playwright in the history. He was born on the 23rd April 1564 in Stratford-upon-Avon in England. He was one of the 8 brothers and sisters. His father, John Shakespeare, was a successful businessman. William went to a school in Stratford, and learned Latin and Greek. But he didn't go to university. At the age of 15, he went straight to work in his father's business. Okay? The second one. When he was 18, he met and fell in love with Anne Hathaway. She was 8 years older than him. They got married in November 1582, and 6 months later, their daughter Susan was born. In the year 1585, they had twins Hamnet and Judith. Little is known about the following 7 years of his life. We only know that he moved to London, leaving Anne and the children in Stratford. That by 1592 he was writing plays and working as an actor. His plays were very popular and made a lot of money. In 1597, he bought a big house in Stratford for his family, but he stayed in London for a further 13 years. He continued to write and act, and also bought a theater. In the year 1611, he finally retired and moved back to Stratford to live in the house he had bought. Sorry, the size, the font is really small. In total, Shakespeare wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets, 14-line poems. Some of his love poems are addressed to a married woman, and some of them are addressed to a young man. Nobody knows the identity of these two people. Shakespeare died in Stratford on his birthday on 23rd of April in 1616, and was buried in the church where he had been christened 50 years earlier. So he was born in the year 1564 on 23rd of April, and then 50 years later, he died at the year of 1616. So means Shakespeare's 52 years old, and also born on the date and died right on that date. So I have told you a little bit about William Shakespeare. So where can we find these numbers? 8, 15, 18, 37, 154, 52, and write in our text. So it is an example right there. Shakespeare was one of the 8 children. So mention about the eighth children. Okay. We can underline right in the text. Okay, so first, number 2, 15. Oh, seems like I found it. It is the last sentence of the paragraph number 1. At the age of 15, he went straight to work in his father's business. So at the age of 15, okay, I have to write the whole answer. At the age of 15, he went straight to work work with work in his father's business. In his father's business. Okay, number 3. They gave us the number 18. Okay, so 18 seems like it is the first sentence in the next paragraph. When he was 18, he met and fell in love with Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway. Maybe you are thinking Miss Anne Hathaway right now, but Anne Hathaway in the year that 1564 plus 18, that is the 1582. 1582. Anne Hathaway in 1582, not in the 2016 or the year in present. So when he was 18, he met and fell in love with Anne Hathaway. Maybe I should change. Okay. When he was 18, he met and fell in love with Anne Hathaway. Let's see what is next for Mr. Number 4. Number 4, it is number 37. 37. So, 37, where is it? 37, oh, it seems like it isn't in paragraph 2 anymore, but it is in the paragraph number 3, the last paragraph. Right in the middle, you see the word in total. In total. In total, Shakespeare wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets. Okay? So, in total, Shakespeare wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets. Okay? So next one, number 5. Number 5, it is the number of, okay, so 37 and 154. So Shakespeare wrote 37 plays. Okay, so this is for number 4. And Shakespeare wrote, let me copy, yes, 154 sonnets. Okay, then I will cut this. So that is the answer for number 4 and 5. So number 6, what it will be, it is the number 52. 52. So where is it, 52? Please come out. Come out. Oh, the last sentence. Nobody knows the identity of these two people. Shakespeare died. Okay, so sorry. Shakespeare died in Stratford on his birthday on 23rd April 1616 and was buried in a church where he had been christened 50 years earlier. So this sentence may be really long, so I will cut out after the comma. Okay, so after the comma it is a phrase, and was buried in the church where he he had been christened 52 years earlier. So that is, we have done the exercise number 2, and well done. So let's go to the exercise number 3. Exercise number 3, what do they tell us to do? It is complete the sentences about Shakespeare using one word, only one word. So fill in the blanks. Shakespeare was blah 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 in Stratford upon Avon in the 16th century. So it is the word. Let me see. Was born. Shakespeare was born. Was born means to come to the world. To come to the world. So was born. We only write one word, born. Number 2. He had blank brothers and sisters. So this must be a number. A number we need to fill in. Okay, so let's read a paragraph talk about his brother or sister, okay? Okay, so this is a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, so next sentence. He was one of the 8 brothers and sisters. One of the 8. So, one of the 8. So, except him, there are 7 brothers and sisters in his family. So, 7 is the number. 7. Number 3. He studied at blank, but not at university. So, where did he study? This is a place. So, John Shakespeare was a successful businessman. William went to school in Stratford and learned Latin and Greek. And he didn't go to the university. So he studied at a school. So he went to the school. It said right there. So studied at a school. So he studied at a school, but not at university. At school. Only at school, not university. Number 5. Number 4. Susanna was Shakespeare's first what? First what? Okay, so let's read right in the paragraph number 2. Okay, let me find. Seems like, okay, so here. She was 8 years older than him, means Anne Hathaway is 8 years older than him. They got married in the year 1582, and 6 months later, their daughter Susanna was born. So Susanna is his daughter. So daughter is the answer. Daughter. Let's see what is number 5. For number 5, Hamnet and Judith are the names of Shakespeare blank. Okay. In the year 1585, they had twins, Hamnet and Judith. So, twins are the names of Shakespeare's twins. So, twins, it is the answer we need to fill in. Then number 6, what is it? Number 6, in London, Shakespeare made a lot of what? Made a lot of poem, maybe, or music. Okay, so in London, his plays were very popular and he made a lot of money. Thank you. Made a lot of money. That is the answer. Made a lot of money. Money, not a job. 7. Shakespeare wrote love poems for a man and woman, but their blank is still a secret. Okay, so let's find the word. I think that is in the last paragraph, and some of his poems are addressed to a married woman, and some of them are addressed to have a young man. Nobody knows the identity of these two people. So the identity is the answer to we need to fill in. It is for number 7, identity. Okay, identity. And the last one, it is for number 8. Number 8, Shakespeare returned to Stratford 5 years before he blank. So what is the answer? I'm sure with you it is in the last paragraph. Okay, so thank you. In the last paragraph, yes. Because we are talking about that, so it must be in the last paragraph. Shakespeare returned to Stratford 5 years before he died. 5 years before he died. So that is the answer we need to fill in. Yes. Yes, it is here. So died, it is the word we need to fill in. Okay, so we have done the exercises. And thank you so much for tuning in tonight's episode. And remember to review the Unit 10C. Is a very interesting topic about Mr. Shakespeare. So tune in this Saturday, and I am really looking forward to it because I'm hoping that day the Wi-Fi connection is still good. Okay, I hope so. The shark eating the string. So tune in for the next episode to learn the Unit 10D. We'll talk about grammar. Okay, it is another version of passive, but it is about present perfect and future. So what are those about? We'll find out on Saturday's lesson at 7:30 p.m. on our Facebook page. And I hope that lesson we can do it live. And please, everyone, go and pray. Pray for the Wi-Fi connection. Pray for the shark. Pray for everything that will be happening really good. I'm going to learning English. Goodbye. See you again. Goodbye. No music because because there is a problem.